first glimmer of dawn.
I think isolation does set in. It's harder to make friends.
You don't have your family close by.
You can get really exhausted. Loneliness. I think isolation does set in.
This statue, in front of the state capitol building in Bismarck, stands in honor of the pioneer families of the late 19th century. They braved the bitter winters and the loneliness of life on the prairie, dreaming of a new beginning. More than a century later, they have returned to the Peace Garden State, and the dream is alive again.
I have seen vehicles with either the kind of that chalk paint or whatever in the windows, or cardboard that says Williston or bust, or Bakken or bust, or something like that, where they're heading out here to western North Dakota for a new beginning in life.
The people who come here, in most cases, are really dealing with some issues. In many cases, they have been without work, and they've made the determination, if we're going to take care of my family, if I'm going to have to break out of my mold, I'm going to have to do something different.
Conservative estimates say that more than 7 billion barrels of oil are well within reach in the Bakken Reserve. Workers are needed, and the hours will be long.
They work, they sleep. They work, they sleep.
It can make life difficult for the entire family. The demand for affordable housing exceeds the supply, and these children are living in these fifth-wheel campers. In one camper, there is a family of 6. In another, 7. For nearly half of the calendar year, the thermometer will read below 32 degrees, putting additional strain on large families living in small spaces.
Especially if they only have one vehicle and they share a vehicle with their spouse, or live outside of town in trailers in a farmer's field. That can get really lonely for moms that I've met, and very difficult too, because you have to rely on people reaching out to you. It's very hard to reach out to other people to make friendships, and you have no place to invite them to.
I think that we have a tremendous opportunity here in Williston to reach out to families that need to know that people do care about them, and that we do welcome them here, and that we do love them.
God has brought the mission field to us. It is here, and that's the theme for my district this year, embracing the mission field. It's right here. No matter what part of this district, or to be honest, the entire conference, it doesn't matter what part you live in, the mission field is in your backyard.
Now is our time to be the church. How will you give? Visit our website. Learn more about Bishop O's miracle offering. dakotasumc.org